Welcome, everyone. This is Realtor Linda Peltz. My phone number is 559-353-4556. Today, we are here with Stephen Dunn. If you want, go ahead, introduce yourself and give them the contact information, and let's hear what you have to say.
Okay. It's Stephen Dunn, but that's okay. So I run a drone service. It's California from above. And it's for anything with, sorry, this is giving feedback, anything regarding aerial photography, or I know this for not realty purposes, but there's orthomosaic mapping. There's inspection services you can do, but as far as realty goes, we can inspect anything in the roof if there's issues, or maybe even features that you want to focus on, or just kind of see the features of the property in the house. But you can contact me at 559-618-9725 or visit the website at californiafromabove.com.
You would even be great for, like, if we had large parcels of land that we're selling, getting an idea of the layout of it for our clients and different things.
Right.
You might be a great inspection tool that we could add in there.
It is.
Check out my borders for me.
Right. The big thing with aerial photography, it's not wasted necessarily on, say, like smaller neighborhoods, but you're not really using it to its potential. Where if I go, say, up to Course Gold and take a picture of a property, then it's anywhere between 3-5 acres, whatever it may be. Then you really get to see the kind of the size and the scope of the property, the features it has, just different environment that it is.
Sure. Well, I'm anxious to see some of your work. If you have that, feel free to provide it, and I'll put it out with this post so that they can maybe take a look at it. And hopefully you can get some calls from this. All you realtors out there, for all you realtors that sell all those large properties, this would be fantastic for you. For all my buyers, if you have a large piece of land that you want to get surveyed, go ahead, give Stephen a call and maybe check that out. What does your prices kind of run for, say, maybe one of my buyers wants to check out his 20 acres and see what's on all the corners?
I typically do it to about $120 an hour for the flight time, which would then cover me coming home, editing, doing all the things I have to do to the stuff post flight. Usually I'm out there for maybe hour and a half, 2 hours.
Sure.
So it's not expensive at all, especially when you're looking at a property you're selling for $600,000 or $700,000. So I mean, it's really inexpensive if you think about it. And then we could also do video services. So it's not just photography, it's also video services. You could do like a 4K video flight around the property or around a house. I can do my own editing here. So I could stitch the videos together, add some music to it, voiceover, text overlays, anything like that. Obviously the more
fantastic.
Yeah. And so I could do an all-in-one stop for you. The only thing is obviously the more stuff that I add on, the more time in editing I do, the price goes up a little bit, but still I think you're looking at a reasonable price. A 1 minute video, you're probably looking at maybe $400 or $500.
So it kind of depends on what it is they're looking at for, to use it for. If it's just for their general purpose so that they have an idea of what their land looks like, where they maybe want to put some fences or something. I mean, that's totally different than us realtors where, we're trying to showcase a property and let the client get a full feel of what it is they're going to be in store for when they go look at this home or land or whatever it is that has that large property. Now, is just the aerial, or do you offer any other services?
Yeah. Sorry, you there?
Yeah, I am. Can you see me?
Sorry, I think I lost you a little for a minute.
Breathe.
But yeah, love the Zoom stuff. Pictures is just kind of, it all goes together when you're trying to sell something, and right now it's not hard to sell anything. Right now, pretty much houses are selling themselves because the market's so hot right now, especially in our area.
Sure.
But even still, even with a market selling as quickly as it does, as it is right now, you're still going to get an added value out of it because you're really going to get more potential buyers and you're going to get more of a bidding war.
Well, I think what happens when we use the videos, 360 videos or the drone videos, or, depends on the property, but what happens is it does give us an opportunity to sell it just that much quicker because, right, we only have about 2-3 days on the market anyway. And it gives, a larger pool of people that maybe are okay buying offline the opportunity to see the property without having to come down and view it in person, because they had all this great information and they've already been through the home. So I think we get a lot more offers from potential buyers that maybe wouldn't have had the opportunity to make an offer on it because they couldn't get down here to see it. And, to describe it or just even show pictures is just not the same as these videos. So it's a fantastic opportunity for that. You did go a little dead there. I did ask the question if you had any other services, and then you went totally dead. So did you say something in between?
So I have a ground camera as well, so I could do ground photography, video as well. I have a gimbal, so I can kind of do like the walkthrough, the smooth kind of walkthrough through the house on the inside. Just the same as the drone has a gimbal on its camera, so it could do that smooth like camera. I could do that on the ground as well. The only other service I would do is just the editing of the videos and pictures afterwards. So yeah, it's all in one. And I could do, like, right now the drone laws are changing a little bit, so we can do night flights now. So I know that's
Nice.
It's kind of weird that, not exactly right now. We're still waiting on one more thing to pass, but it's like weeks away. But I know that with drone videos and stuff, everything's during the day, but sometimes it might be good to show something during the night or during twilight, because that might show something different.
Well, especially, I don't know, maybe there's a lot of lighting or something set up. Sometimes they're very beautiful at night. I know I had one daughter that had a night wedding by a pool. It was gorgeous. It was the talk of the town forever because it was so different, right? But they are harder to film and different things. Now, I know with the drone, is there some sort of, and you probably know better than I do, around the airport and stuff, some of the properties around there, you're not able to get the drone up or something. There's a certain feet you have to stay back, something like that.
Yeah. So you can go to an app called Air Map, and it'll kind of give you kind of an idea of where your ceiling, I guess you would call it, is the allowed height that you're allowed to fly. The closer you get to the airport, and not even just the airport, sometimes you have to think about the direction of the airport, the runway itself. And you might be a mile or two away from the airport, but you're still limited on your height because that's just the direction of the aircraft as they come in and land and take off. But there's ways of getting around it that's not necessarily illegal or anything. I'm not suggesting that. It's just that you would have to request from the FAA some clearance so that you can go around and do those types of things.
Kind of schedule your appointment with them.
Correct. 24-hour notice to and then they'll attack the ATC in the area so that they can flight essentially. So
cool. Well, that's nice to know there's some options there. Sounds like you're a good source. Anybody interested in the aerials or walkthroughs or different things, go ahead, give Stephen a call and we will sign off for today. But it was lovely speaking with you, and I found some very valuable information in that. I hope all my clients did too. And we'll have all your contact information in the description. And of course, I have it. If anyone wants to get a hold of me, feel free to get a hold of me and I will hand it off to them. But thank you so much for joining me today, Stephen.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great one.
All right. Bye.
Bye.